Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is your boy Charles and Charles, back again with the final review on Invisalign. Yes, this is it, guys. I'm finally done. I've been done now for about, I want to say like a week or two maybe. I've forgotten, but I'm finished. Everything's done. I have my retainers. I'm wearing them every night to bed. I'm doing whitening now. So I'm done. So now I'm going to give you guys the final review of my Invisalign journey, all the do's and don'ts, the pros and cons, the ups and downs, payments, everything. Okay, so buckle up. But before we get into this video, first, I have one that's like Corona head. I know it's like probably not the most appropriate, but I just put it on just to, you know, be more lighthearted about the situation that's going on in the world right now. I want to tell everybody to be safe. Don't freak out about what's going on with the coronavirus right now. We don't have that much education on this virus. We don't know what's going on with it, but the best thing you can do is just try to be as clean as possible as you can. Wash your hands with soap and water as often as you can. Don't touch your face. Use hand sanitizer with caution. And just, if you feel like you're having symptoms, just go get yourself checked out, quarantine yourself, and keep everyone around you safe. So, with that being said, let's get into this video. So we're going to go all the way back to the very beginning when my teeth look like this. When my teeth look like that, my teeth were horrible. I didn't know they were that horrible. I never really paid attention to it. I wasn't really taking good care of my teeth at the time. And no one ever really told me that my teeth were that bad. One day I just woke up and I was like, my teeth are horrible. So I started Invisalign. I went into my orthodontist office. Their information will be linked down in the bottom of this video. That office is called Advanced Orthodontic Specialist in Elmhurst, Illinois. They are amazing. The entire team is amazing. Dr. Bignell and his associates are amazing. I had my consultation. I had just got my wisdom teeth pulled, and it was like 4 weeks later. They scanned me. They quoted me a price. They took off like $3,000, $3,100. In the beginning, that dropped the price down. My insurance dropped it down. And so all I had to do in the very beginning to start Invisalign was pay $250 down as a deposit. And monthly, I paid $130 a month. I'm actually still paying. My plan was for 2 years, and I'll be done this May or June or something like that. And because my insurance gave me additional funds for my Invisalign, I'm actually now only paying $97 a month. So if you don't have the funds to pay for a $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 Invisalign treatment up front, there are some orthodontist offices, some dental offices that will work with you and let you go the financing route. So that was perfect for me, like to be able to put the money down and just pay per month. So that was the first thing. They scanned me, they sent my scans out, come back, and I had 26 trays to begin. Went through the 26 trays. My teeth were pretty much aligned. After that point, they weren't perfectly aligned, but they were way better after those first 26 trays. I did refinements, and that's the reason why I haven't been on as lately with my Invisalign updates, because for the most part, after my second refinement, I think I did like maybe 5 or 6 more, and most of my refinements were strictly about closing the spaces. I had a lot of like spaces in the top and bottom of the 4 front teeth and 4 bottom teeth that were really, really stubborn. They just were not closing. Like, and I could tell because when I was flossing in my back teeth, the floss would get kind of stuck and I had to like force it in. But when I was flossing in the front teeth, they were not, the floss was not having friction. It was just going straight through, and that's not good. Even though my teeth aesthetically look perfectly straight, they look close and tight, they were not as tight in the front. So I did like 7 refinement sets, 10 trays, 8 trays, 6 trays, 4 trays, 12 trays. Each different refinement, trying to close those gaps and get them as tight as possible. Even when I went to my last appointment, my gaps were not as closed, as tight as they would have liked, but I was satisfied with it. And so I told them, you know what, this is good. In order to make sure that my teeth don't start moving in the future, not only do I have the overnight retainers that I wear every night, which I have to wear for the rest of my life, I also have permanent retainers. Permanent retainers are in the upper arc on the 4 teeth and on the bottom 6. So during my treatment, my front teeth on the top and bottom arcs were the most removed in terms of like jaggedness and crookedness. So they put those extra bars there to make sure that my teeth don't move as easily. So I have 2 layers of protection with my retainers, which is amazing. Basically, that was it. I went through my trays for the initial treatment, then I went through like 7 or 8 refinements. Overall, the amount of time that I was in trays was probably about 14 to 16 months total. I didn't even do 2 years. I started my treatment in May of 2018. I technically finished March of 2020, so some people would think it was 2 years. But every time they scanned me for a new set of trays, whether it was the initial scan or the refinements, in between refinements, I had to wait 4 weeks. So that was 4 weeks that I wasn't in trays. I just was wearing the last tray that I finished from the final set. So when you subtract all of those months in between that I wasn't in active trays, I only did Invisalign about 14 to 16 months, which is like not even a year and a half. It's amazing. Super fast turnaround, super fast results. And people always ask me like, oh my God, why do you still have on Invisalign? Because I was getting those spaces closed. My teeth look straight for months now, but I had gaps that needed to be closed. And so that's just what I had to do. Sometimes it did get annoying, but I was really, really religious and really, really vigilant about making sure that I wore my trays like I was supposed to wear them. Every once in a while, I might go 20 hours instead of the 22 or 19. But for the most part, I kept those trays in everywhere I went. I never left them anywhere. I brushed my teeth in restaurants. I brushed my teeth everywhere, every time I ate. And now that I'm done with Invisalign, even now when I'm done eating, I floss every single time I'm done eating. I brush. It's just way better oral hygiene, and Invisalign gave me those tools. I'm gonna post those pictures, guys, because I really want you to see the difference in what my teeth look like in day 1 into the final day, and just how much weight I lost in my face. Now I have been on a weight loss journey. I've dropped about 60 pounds, which is amazing as well. But Invisalign assisted with me in that in the very beginning. You don't eat as much because you're not snacking, because you have to keep the trays in 22 hours a day. You're not wanting to eat as much, get stuff stuck in your teeth, having to continually clean the trays out. So with all of that being said, it really like prevented me from eating as much, and it also assisted with me losing weight. So overall, Invisalign for me was a great decision. It wasn't as expensive as people thought. A lot of people were saying that it would be more expensive than braces, and I've seen some reviews on YouTube where people say that Invisalign is not really invisible and people can really like look and see, and they can see you're wearing it. When I first got Invisalign the first day, I came home and I told my sister like, okay, I'm starting treatment, and she didn't believe me. And I was standing like this close to her face. She did not believe me. So I had to literally take my trays out and let her see, look. And yeah, so I had no problems with people knowing. After a while, my family and friends could tell that I had them in because they knew what they looked like, but that's them. They were with me every day, seeing me every day, so they knew. But people who met me on like strangers and regular people, they would have never been able to tell me. Someone saw me in the middle of the day in some random street somewhere, they would not have been able to tell that I was wearing Invisalign. And that was amazing for me because I did not want braces or train tracks or gates, whatever, fences, whatever you guys want to call those metal braces. I did not want those because they're so visible. And actually, I think some people look really cute with braces. I don't know why, it's kind of weird. But for me, I didn't want braces. And I thought Invisalign was a great option to get my teeth correct, to get the correct orthodontic procedures done, to get my teeth straightened and not have everyone visually knowing that I had Invisalign. It's not that expensive if you have the right insurance and you go to the right office. And even if it is, they'll work with you with financing. I was able to floss my teeth normally. I was able to brush my teeth normally. I know with braces, a lot of people, you know, have trouble with getting in between those brackets and the metal, but that was not a issue for me at all during this process. It is a little more difficult now with my retainers, the permanent ones. I have to use floss picks to floss my teeth where the bar is, because the dental floss can't go straight down. The bar is stopping it. So you put like a little floss pick through the gum line and pull through. So it's like I'm threading my teeth. And people are always like, oh my God, like when I'm doing it at work, they're fascinated sometimes. But you have to take care of yourself, and I don't mind it. This was worth me getting this beautiful smile, and I'm super, super happy about it. And my whitening treatment has been amazing. I can already see that my teeth have gotten whiter, and it all came included with my Invisalign treatment. So I got several refinements, like 7 or 8 reskins to do more treatment. I got my whitening treatment. They fixed my chipped tooth. They bonded another tooth on this side to even out my upper arc for my smile. All of that stuff came included. I did not have to pay anything extra. If my bars come out, my permanent retainers, if they come out, I can go back and get them replaced. They gave me these little molds of my teeth that they can use if I was to lose my retainers for some reason and needed to get them rescanned. The mold of my teeth actually have additional retainers on them. So if I lose the ones that I'm using right now, then I can just go ahead and take those ones off of the molds and use those. So it's amazing. It was really, really worth it, and I do recommend this to all of you guys. Go ahead, and if you feel like you want to get your teeth straightened and you don't want those train track braces, metal braces, and you don't want people knowing that you're getting them fixed, go for it. The only thing I'm going to tell you is that you have to be disciplined. If you don't wear your trays the way you're supposed to wear them, your teeth are not going to track in terms of movement, and you're going to have to continue to do scans. You're going to have to continue to delay your process. And this can be a really quick process as long as you do follow the instructions that your orthodontist office provides you. So if you guys want to go back and look at my past experience with Invisalign, the past journey with my previous 11 vlogs about Invisalign, I'm going to paste them, all of the links to the previous videos down in the bottom in the description box. I'm also going to place the information to my office so that if anyone lives in the Chicagoland, Illinois area, you guys can definitely check them out. They're amazing. They take consultations all the time. They have an Instagram page. I'll link their Instagram. They are amazing at Advanced Orthodontic Specialists. They do a great job. There were always, even when it came down to payment, my payments were due on like the 15th of the month. If I wanted to pay them on the 17th, 18th, if I wanted to pay them early, I could call them up and say, okay, let's do the payment now, get it out of the way, or can I extend it a couple days? For whatever reason, they were more than willing to work with me on that. It has just been a complete joy working with this orthodontics office. I recommend them to everyone. They're A-list. Dr. Monica, she was a newer orthodontist that started working there. I actually got to work with her a couple times as well, and she was amazing. So her and Dr. Bignell and all of the team over there at Advanced Orthodontic Specialists, thank you guys so much for your professionalism, for your great work, for caring about my smile as much as you guys cared about your own, and just giving me an overall great experience. I definitely give you guys an A+, and it sucks that I'm not going to be able to see you guys anymore, but hey, I might send some friends or some family over there to you guys and get to see you guys down the line. But that's it for this video, guys. I love Invisalign. Go out and get it if you want it, if you want to straighten your teeth. And you got any other questions, any tips and tricks you want to know, I have previous videos. Go back and watch those, or just comment below. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. There's going to be more coming. We're now done with Invisalign, guys. So look forward to some new content, some friend stuff, relationship stuff, entertainment, media stuff. It's going to be fun on this channel. And with that being said, have fun, guys, and I'll see you guys later.